Well, we've been having a good time in Vietnam so far, and I saw an opportunity to get a couple medical procedures done while I was here. I had a couple of moles that had been bothering me, so I looked around and found a dermatology clinic that would do removals. I'm not really sure what I'm getting myself into with this, but we'll give it a chance. I also happen to find a tattoo removal clinic, so I'm going to make an appointment and head over there and see about getting my tattoos removed. For any of you young people out there thinking about getting tattoos, think again. Make sure it's really, truly something you want to have forever. Even then, you're probably wrong. When I decided to get my tattoos all those years ago, I thought they were something I could live with forever. And now, as a 40-year-old man, I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I'd listened to my dad. But you're going to make your own decisions and your own mistakes just the way I did. But if you're watching this video, just know that tattoos don't hurt. Getting them removed does. Tattoos aren't expensive. Getting them removed is. And I'm not even 100% sure you can really remove a tattoo. At this point, all I can be sure of is that they will fade quite a bit, and you'll have an opportunity to cover it up with a different tattoo, and you'll likely be left with scarring. And we can't walk past this dog without Elvia getting down and petting it for a while. I don't know what she's named it, but it gets up at 10 a.m. every morning and barks at all the motorbikes driving by. And Elvia took me out on a date after my mole removal surgery. We went and had a couple sandwiches at a place called Pizza Mia. To be honest, it wasn't that great, but they did have a pretty good breakfast menu. We might have to come and check out another day. And then it was off to the Dragon Bridge, walking around the downtown area along the river, take some pictures, and see the sights of the city. quite amazing how modern the downtown area is. All these brand new buildings with what looks like projector screens on the outside, but there's actually lights. I'm not sure if they're LED screens or if they're individual lights, but they're able to make all kinds of displays on the outsides of the buildings. Like this one here that says, "I love Da Nang." Nearly everywhere you look, you see a lot of national flags of Vietnam. It's amazing how they can make this LED light show on the side of the building look like a waving flag. But probably the most impressive of all is this light show that looks like it's underwater with a whale swimming right across the building, even complete with a school of small fish trying to escape the grasp of the whale. Down at this pier area, they've got a cruise ship of some kind docked. It looks like it's just full of restaurants, or one big restaurant anyway. But on this pier next to it, it was a good place to get a lot of photos. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but those are hundreds and hundreds of padlocks, all locked to the pier. They sell locks in a nearby souvenir store and engrave your names on them so that romantic couples can engrave their initials and lock it onto the pier forever. We were just so amazed by this big giant building with the light show of the whale chasing the schools of fish on it. We've made it down to a little street market, although we had already eaten dinner, so we didn't eat at this market tonight. Futon tattoo removal. Gonna get zapped. Yeah, I put that tattoo on myself when I was 14. 14? Yeah. With just a needle.
A needle dipped in India ink. A 14-year-old's mistake. Done in the dark when no one's watching. But hell, I thought I was awake. Too young for the sharp lights. But hell, I knew what to do. Dad said, son, that mark won't fade. Now the mirror marks that rebel son, regretting his rebellious ways. Oh, oh, that laser burns like hellfire, worse than the needle back then. But the shame of saying you were right, that's the pain that never ends. If I'd listened to your warnings, let your wisdom sink in deep, maybe I'd be wearing less regret. It's the pain that never ends. If I'd listen to your warnings, let your wisdom sink in deep, maybe I'd be wearing less regret, and my skin not scarred in ink. Now I'm here in Vietnam, paying for my sins. Every zap is like a scream. Why didn't you listen back then? Skulls and devils, rebellious. rebellion in my veins. Son, someday you'll feel the flames. Now it's me in the artist chair, but the work's going in reverse. Funny how the things we love leave us branded with a curse. Oh, the laser burns like hellfire, but tears I won't let fall. But the hardest part's not healing, it's knowing you knew it all. If I'd listened to your warnings, let your wisdom sink in deep, maybe I'd be wearing less regret. It's the pain that never ends. If I'd listened to your warnings, let your wisdom sink in deep, maybe I'd be wearing less regret, and my skin not scarred in ink. Now I'm here in Vietnam, paying for my sins. Every zap is like a scream. Why didn't you listen back then? Time's a cruel tattooist, etches truth where lies once sat. I'm scrubbing pride with lasers, but I can't erase the past. A needle dipped in India ink, a 14-year-old's tattoo. Too young for the sharp lights, but hell, I knew what to do. That's the sun, that mark won't fade. Leaned in with a grin. Now the mirror mocks that stubborn boy. Look me in the eye. Oh, the laser burns like hellfire, worse than the gun back then. But the shame of saying you were right, that's the pain that never ends. If I listen to your warnings, let your wisdom sink in deep, maybe I'll be wearing less regret, and my skin not scarred in ink. Now I'm here in Vietnam, paying for my sins. Every zap is like a scream. Why didn't you listen back then? Skulls and devils, rebellion in my veins. Drunk on I don't care. You just shook your head inside. Someday you'll despair. Now the artist chair's reversed, the needle takes them back. Funny how the things we love leave the deepest tracks. Oh, the laser burns like hellfire, but tears I won't let fall. But the hardest part's not healing, it's knowing you knew it all. If I listen to your warnings, let your wisdom sink in deep, maybe I'll be wearing less regret, and my skin not scarred in ink. Now I'm here in Vietnam, paying for my sins. With every zap is like a scream. Why didn't you listen back then? Time's a cruel tattooist, etches truth where lies once sat. Down scrubbing clean my pride, but I can't undo the past. So next time you tell me something,
hell, I might just take the advice.
nah, who am I kidding?
But damn, you were right.
Your wisdom sinking deep, maybe I'll be wearing less regret, and my skin not scarred in ink. Now I'm here in Vietnam, paying for my sins. With every zap is like a scream. Why didn't you listen back then?
Okay, so I got my tattoo lasered last night. Let's take a look to see what it looks like today. Some big bandages here to peel off. corner. Apparently I'm getting some chest hair removal along with my tattoo removal. I think I lost the nipple hair on that one. Well, there it is, bright red. Doesn't look like I have any blisters though. It did get bright red. Do that. Hello, we are back and we are gonna go find some food. We found a place that we went to the other day. When I got my moles removed on my back, we found a place in town that looked like they had a pretty good breakfast, so we're gonna go try that out. Looked like they had French toast and pancakes, so we'll give that a try.
Hopefully it's good. We didn't have a...
Yeah, we tried a dinner there. We tried a dinner there and it wasn't all that great, but who can screw up French toast and pancakes? We're gonna find out. First. Breakfast in the back. What? My first impression? Sesame seeds and bananas. Not big on the caramel. Caramel flavoring is a little strong. Well, we just got out of Mia Pizza, having a breakfast here, and I can't say that we were totally impressed. The French toast was covered in some, it said caramel, but it was like caramelized sugar they spent on the stove a little bit too long, a little burnt taste, and they were very generous with it, which they're not too generous with most sauces and things around here. I think if you wanted maple syrup, that would cost you an extra $1 for some maple syrup. So, well, once again, we were let down a little bit. Now we're waiting on our car, so. Hello.